Hello, my name is Sebastian. I am a New York City-based tenor and actor. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch.
Well, welcome, Sebastian. Thank you so much for coming on.
It's great to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, of course. So go ahead and you can tell me a little bit about yourself and about your stream.
Absolutely. So my username on Twitch is WhyNotSebastian. I've been consistently streaming for about 18 months now. And I'm a Twitch affiliate. The amount of followers that I have right now is 987, around that mark. I'm pretty close to 1,000 followers. I really want to hit that soon. And I average about 15 viewers a stream.
Oh, let's go. That's good.
Yeah.
So let's think back. So think about 2 years ago when you were making affiliate and then you made it, right? So
Right.
did you have a plan?
The thinking was, when I started streaming with me and my best friend AJ, we started together, and the goal was, let's make affiliate. And so when we tried to set forth to do that, I went on a networking spree. So I went to Reddit forums, I joined Discords, I watched other streamers, and were active in their communities. And I did that for the first 2 weeks that I started streaming, and I ended up making affiliate in 2 weeks. The one main thing that helped me get affiliate was going to Reddit, finding a new streamer's post that someone had posted. They were starting a Discord for new streamers, and I joined it immediately. And I was very active in that Discord, very active in getting other people viewers, and that was reciprocated. And the one thing that I did, which I think will help people who are starting to stream who don't have any equipment at all, I started streaming on my Xbox, and I didn't even have a webcam at first. And so I turned that negative into a positive, and I said, when I hit 50 followers, I'll buy a webcam.
The next one is, did you have any view dips? What caused that view dips? Because you just said, yeah. So I'm assuming, so what caused it, if you could? And then what tangible strategies, like something specific that got you out of that dip, and then now you're at 15?
Well, part of it was intentional, and I know that sounds weird. So when I was doing the chase for affiliate in the first couple of weeks, the goal was to monetize the stream. And then after I made affiliate, I told AJ, I said, we're going to change the strategy. And because we got into it to have fun, and now we have a way to monetize it. And I told him, so now we're not going to do as intense networking. Now it's just going to be organic. And I said, and if it takes me forever to grow an audience, it takes me forever to grow an audience. But I felt really uncomfortable with the follow for follow kind of networking. Not that I was doing that explicitly, but that was kind of that was the exchange. And I didn't really like that. And that's where my views started to dip. And then in the new year is when I finally stabilized around the 15 area. You have to create a reason for people to come back. So when I started in the beginning, I had that goal for 50 followers. So I realized, okay, people like streamers with goals. People like streamers who are doing a challenge. And so when I started the new year and I wanted to make a push gradually toward partner, hopefully eventually, maybe, I said, what's something that I want to do? And I was like, well, I want to play Elden Ring when it comes out, and I've always wanted to play the Dark Souls games. I've never played the Dark Souls games. I said, okay, what if we made that a challenge? Can I beat all 3 Dark Souls games for the first time before Elden Ring comes out? And that is my challenge. That gets people in. The last few streams that I've had that I've been doing Dark Souls this year have been great.
That's amazing. That's smart. That's really good. So the next question, I think you kind of already answered it. So let me just ask it again in the way that you said, and you can say yes or no. So the next question was, you referenced that you were slowly getting to 10, and you got to 10, and then now the new year, there's 10 to 15, and 5 average viewers is a lot in just 1 month. So was the challenge, when you initiated the challenge and the change of game to Dark Souls, was that the one thing that kind of helped you get to 5 jump average viewers?
Yeah, so I was at a point where I was pretty even. getting 10 to 15 viewers, and the jump in this new year did happen when I had that challenge for myself to do just Dark Souls, except for Super Smash Bros. On Saturdays, and to have that challenge to defeat all 3 Dark Souls games for the first time in before Elden Ring came out. And I think that is, I don't know if it's solely responsible. I'm also much more active on other platforms than I was before. I created a new TikTok for myself that I post to more consistently.
Nice.
I'm making more edits for YouTube. So there are things that I'm putting a lot more effort into other platforms and just creating more content.
So if you have like quick, concise, like 3 tips, what would be your 3 tips that like changed it all for you making affiliate?
The 3 tips that I have is, if you are going to network, be an active member in other people's communities. So you can just hop in and say, oh, I'm dropping a lurk. But what is better is to actually be a part of that community, to be active in their chats, be active in their discords, make relationships. And it can't be like people can tell when you're doing it just to get followers. People can tell when you're that person. So you have to find other streamers that you enjoy watching, that you enjoy being around. And if you don't like watching streams, then just do something else. You don't actually have to become active members of other people's streams in order to grow, but that is one way to do it. And if you're going to do it that way, you have to be genuine about it.
Totally.
So that's one tip. That's one tip that I have. Another tip that I have is discoverability on Twitch is awful. So if you're not on TikTok, and if you're not on Hover, or if you don't have like a YouTube channel, those are things that you have to create if you realistically want to become a Twitch streamer, someone that grows on Twitch. And that's unfortunate. The one way that you can get viewers from on Twitch, like on the platform itself, is the best 2 tips that I have for that is play games that have a strong community and that are older. Sometimes people don't want to watch new games. Streamers that they don't know play new games because they don't want to get spoiled. But if you play an older games like the Fallout series, like Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Dark Souls games are really great. I'm trying to think of older games that kind of have a following. Undertale has a huge following. There are older games that have huge followings that people want to see people play for the first time.
Totally.
And so if there are older games that you are interested in playing, play those games and then have an interesting title that catches people's attention. Have something that either says you're doing a challenge, or you're doing, like yesterday I was playing Dark Souls. I started in a suit and tie. And every time I died, I got a little bit more disheveled, and I ended the stream with a ripped tank top and 5 glasses on my head, and my hair was a mess.
God.
And so people gradually saw me at the end of the stream be just completely broken and disheveled. And so have something that grabs people's attentions with either a challenge or your emotional take on something with your titles. I think those are the 2 things that I would say for on Twitch what you can do.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so last question, quick and concise. What is the big picture? So now you're at 15 average viewers and everything. Like, what's the big picture? What's next?
Big picture for me, I do want to make a push for partner. I want to, ideally in my life, I want to make my living just performing. So performing on film and stage, and also on Twitch. That's the dream, I guess. That's the goal at this point. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on. And wow, I'm gonna like jot down some of these tips. I never even thought about the Reddit. That's so good. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you having me.
Oh, well, thanks. Have a good day too.
You too.
Bye.